Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your 3-month tarot forecast for October, November, and December. And we are going to look at what is coming towards you for these last 3 months of the year. And happy early birthday to you, because your birthday does fall during this time frame. So happy early birthday, Scorpio. May all of your birthday wishes come true. May your new solar year be blessed. And we had 3 cards drop out as I'm saying that. So let's see what Spirit has to say already. Oh, we got some water there. Oh, look at this. We've got the solar eclipse coming through. This says creation, intention, potential. Now, we are about to have a solar eclipse on October 2nd with the new moon in Libra. So that eclipse is activating you, is bringing some sort of truth, revelation, shift, change. You are going to be impacted by the solar eclipse energy, and it's bringing something forward, because this is positive creation, intention, potential. Okay, so something positive is coming forward for Scorpio with this solar eclipse energy. And then we also had water jump out, refreshing, mysterious fluid. So you know what, let me check here, because we're going to have a couple of water trines, Scorpio, in October, November, and December. All right, so September 30th all the way through October 8th, there is going to be a grand water trine going on, and that is going to be a time of movement, flow, revelation, deep intuition, psychic seeing, prophetic dreams. Okay, so you're going to be, all of your senses very, very heightened September 30th through October 8th, because there's this grand water trine between Saturn in Pisces, Mars in Cancer, and Venus in Scorpio. So Venus is going to be in your sign for part of this trine. All right, so Scorpio, very positive movement of energy, and that solar eclipse is happening right during that time frame as well. So this is really positive for you. Now we have waning gibbous moon, harvest, reception, gratitude. So this is saying after each full moon, the one in October, November, and December, and we have the full moon in Aries on the 17th of October, and so then we'll have the Taurus full moon around that same time in November, and then the Gemini full moon around that same time in December. So right after the full moons, there's something that's going to be coming in for you guys, some sort of harvest. Wow, this is really positive. All right, we're going to pull 2 more. And also, Scorpio, if you are in need of a personal reading, my daughter is a wonderful psychic medium. I will leave her info below. Also, I have a few products in my shop. I will leave the links for those as well. But let's see what else Spirit has to say for these next 3 months, adding on to this message. This Sagittarius, adventurous, free, philosophical. So Sagittarius season is being referenced for you. Sagittarius season comes right after your season. I believe the sun moves into Sagittarius November 21st, 22nd, and remains there until about that same time in December. So that time frame is also very positive for you. It's a time of healing, of movement, new things coming in, deep spiritual awakening, and we have the sun, life, vitality, and purpose. Beautiful. So there's healing that's coming in for you as well. You've got the sun and the moon both being referenced, waning gibbous moon being positive for Scorpio, and the sun, as the sun moves through Libra and then into your sign and then into Sagittarius, and then it will move into Capricorn for about a week and a half or so before we move into 2025. The movement through all those signs is very positive for you, as well as the energy right after the full moon, October, November, and December. And here we have the solar eclipse being referenced, you know, the sun and the moon also coming in. So Scorpio, this is positive energy, awakenings, epiphanies, your spiritual gifts really being heightened, enhanced. And also, let me give you a few other water trines that are taking place. You could jot these dates down as well. October 15th, we have a grand water trine, Moon in Pisces, Mars in Cancer, Venus in Scorpio. And then we have another, oh, how perfect is this, Scorpio? We have a water trine happening the day the sun moves into your sign on the 22nd of October. We have a water trine happening with the moon in Cancer, Mercury in Scorpio, and Saturn in Pisces. So October 22nd could be a very, very positive day for you guys. And then something really special to note is on October 28th, we have a double trine happening, which actually creates a star. So we have a water trine between Mars in Cancer, Mercury in Scorpio, Neptune in Pisces, and then also an earth trine between the moon in Virgo, Uranus in Taurus, and Pluto in Capricorn. And so it's a grand trine up and a grand trine down, water and earth, which makes a star. So that is a very positive and blessed day. And from that day moving forward till about the 4th of November, that water trine is going. And then there's another water trine happening November 20th through 21st. So when those water trines are happening, Scorpio, there is positive energy at play for you. So rewind this video, write those dates down, and also the full moons, look up when the full moons are, October, November, December, because remember, there's something positive coming for you during that time with the waning gibbous moon coming through. And you see the trine symbol here with the water, and we have all these water trines going on, so a lot of positivity for you guys. The sun is blessing you from all through October, November, and December, especially when the sun is in Sagittarius. All right, let's pull some more cards. Scorpio, this is good so far. All right, so we have seeing clearly for October. It's time to view things from a different perspective, which guess what? That's what that solar eclipse happening on the 2nd is doing for you. You have the blessed gift to see the past. Oh, I'm sorry. You have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and envision amazing possibilities. Don't worry. The pause and momentum while you rethink your plan won't last. Embrace your uniqueness and allow it to serve you. So you are coming into a lot of different truth and insight in October. And it's very freeing. It's very liberating. There's all those water trines going on, which allows healing and expansion and manifestation. November, we have the 8 of Thought. You may feel as though you're restricted by the circumstances you find yourself in, but that's just an illusion. Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. Okay, so this 8 of Thought is happening predominantly during your season. And what this tells me, Scorpio, is there may be something that you need to walk away from, and this is a relationship, a connection, maybe even a job situation. It's just there's something that's not serving your soul, and there's so much positive taking place that Spirit is saying have the courage and belief in yourself to cut this off, to let it go, regardless of history, time spent, all of those things. You're going to know what needs to be released, and you're going to have everything you need to do so. You don't have to remain stuck in a situation, a relationship, a circumstance. And you make the decision to let it go, and you're going to have everything you need, Scorpio. And now we have the Three of Thought. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away, and then you will be able to see clearly how important the situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. Okay, Scorpio, with this, different things that have really been hurting you and haunting you in December, you're really getting over that, okay? And that is when the Sagittarian energy is heavy at play. Most of December is Sagittarius season until we move into Cap season. And Sagittarius is the wounded healer, as well as higher spirituality, higher wisdom, higher learning. And so some really heavy stuff that you've gone through throughout 2024, you're breaking free of that. And you're coming into a deeper spiritual understanding of your path, your pain, your experience transforming into strength and wisdom and great expansion in consciousness. Because this card here is where you've felt like you couldn't move forward no matter what. Here you have felt very, very stuck. Here you've been carrying sadness, and what I'm seeing is the sadness that's filled your heart is actually the prison that has kept you stuck, and you're finally going to be moving beyond those energies. Oh my goodness. Okay, Hanged Man again. In a standard tarot, that's what that card would be. Scorpio, you are coming out of this. You are coming out of this. But the reason why you have been stuck in this energy is because there's some deeper understanding that you needed to come into, or some experience that you needed to come into to expand consciousness, to receive what you're asking for. So you're really breaking free. Yeah, you've been confused. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Almost to the point of you felt like you can't take it anymore. But look at that. You're freed. See the gallows there? It's the same gallows here that the Hanged Man is hanging from, and you see the Hanged Man is free now. And here, this representing Scorpio, and here, this representing Leo, but this is Temperance, the representation of Sagittarius. Great healing coming to Scorpio, strength coming in Scorpio, being born within Scorpio from the journey that you have been on. That is so synchronistic. I can't even. But this is saying, no, Scorpio, you don't need to sacrifice for anybody. What is best for you right now? Okay, you're really being freed from something heavy. And here you are, moving on, moving forward, very enlightened, a changed person, ready to receive. And look at this, on the bottom, we flip the card, and you've got the Fool. Whole new path, whole new journey, whole new understanding, some sort of wish fulfillment coming in for you. That's really beautiful. All right, let's pull some clarifiers on these cards. Actually, I want to put this right here because I see this as a continuation. You're finally breaking free. Oh my gosh. Look at, before I flip the card, it's this. Look at the change. So you start out in this position where you need to be learned, enlightened, understand something, and the end card here is this card in the position where all of that has taken place, and now you're moving forward. Wow. Very synchronistic, Scorpio. You've got what it takes. Everything you feel that's missing is going to come in. And look at this, where you're feeling exhausted. I just can't anymore. You're going to be restored. Scorpio, this right here, okay. This plays into no longer sacrificing. This plays into where you've got to let something go. You've got to walk away from it because it is not good for you. It takes the energy right out of you. And this is saying if you need to kind of go into your shadow energy, maybe even pull out your stinger to put somebody in their place, do so, because it's time for you to no longer sacrifice in some situation. And now look at this. We've got the Four of Wands. This is happiness. This is stability. This is celebration. This is wisdom being gained. This is the purity, the healing, you being really in tune with your spirituality. Okay, there's great freedom represented in this card here. So Scorpio, things are really turning around. And wow, very next card is the Ten of Cups. You've suffered, you've struggled, and now it's time for you to receive from your experience, which gives you everything you need to move forward onto a new journey, a new path, a new relationship, a new you, new something. All right, let's pull some more cards. You know, interesting, I was noticing this. Look at letting go, 555. Before I cut the deck, and that just plays right into that. Something does need to be released, but again, you're finally going to have the strength to do so. All right, a season, ask Spirit. So another confirmation, Scorpio, it's something that you've been thinking about letting go, walking away from, changing. This is Spirit answering, saying yes. It was only meant to be a season, and now you are coming into everything you need mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and maybe for some of you even in the physical, to finally walk away from something. Yes, because it is time. The passage. Scorpio, look at that sign, 1111. You are, after this reading, I know everybody sees 1111, but after this reading, 1111 appearing in your reality is the reminder from Spirit that you are going through major transformation and you are stepping through a portal, and perhaps the 1111 portal in November, which is during your season, is going to be a time of big change, as though you feel you're stepping through a portal. Yes, and look at that alignment, good advice. So see, you're coming into some beautiful alignment, Scorpio. On the bottom is manifestation. So yeah, you're coming out of a hard time. It's getting good in ways I don't think you quite imagine, and some strength that you may have needed mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you're coming into. Things you've needed to understand, experience, knowledge you need to come into, all of that. You're going to understand the journey you've been on in a much deeper way. Wow. All right. Some of you, marriage could be a factor. This could have a lot to do with a marriage. If that speaks to you, just know over these next 3 months, you're going to have what you need to walk away, because I just feel, so if you're a happily married Scorpio, this does not apply to you. Okay. This right here flying out is a big confirmation to a Scorpio who is married or in a committed relationship, and you feel stuck, you feel trapped, you feel very unhappy. Do I need to walk away? And this is yes, it was only meant to last for a season, and you're going to get even more signs and synchronicities after this reading. Whoa. Yeah, see, speak your truth. Another confirmation. Maybe somebody finally needs to be put in their place, Scorpio. Learning experience, get out of town. Is this just not confirming everything that's already been said? Yes, you're going to see this, and see there's that dove being referenced again. You're going to be healed and freed, Scorpio. And oh my gosh, love. And you've got that God energy coming in. Oh, so divine. Scorpio. Things are changing. You are seen, you are heard. God sees you. God is coming through in this reading specifically for you, saying, you are my child. I unconditionally love you no matter what. Feel me, speak to me, come into me. And everything you've been going through, it's a learning experience of some kind for the good that's coming in. And it's, some of this could be about you really understanding your boundaries and putting somebody in their place. It's different for all of you, okay? But with all these grand trines taking place through October and then some in November, and then the moon energy, the solar eclipse, plus that sun coming through, Scorpio, there's a lot that's going to be changing for the positive for you, and you're going to understand this journey you've been on. You're going to really be freed and liberated from the shackles that you feel are bound to you in this moment. All right, so those are your messages. Again, if you need a personal reading, link is listed below. I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care.